Welcome to Clover Pit. I'm KatherineOfSky, and today we're going to be doing something just a tiny bit different. I have started a game, and because it's taken me a very long time to get to this option, I wanted to just continue where I was. Good morning, sunshine. We are quite far in the game, and it's taken me about 2 hours to get here. Now, I wasn't playing continuously. I was tabbing out for some other games because each spin takes a very long time to complete. And I wanted to show you this strategy because it's completely opposite to what I was doing before. So we joined the game mid-game, and I had to record this even though I'm not feeling well because I can't play the game until I record it because I wanted to show it to you. Right. I wanted to also talk about the strategy that I have here. Now, it's completely different than the one I was doing before. Before I was going for, making symbols bigger and getting more money out of them. But the real thing is the amount you earn goes up, and the only thing that scales with the amount you earn is your interest, because it is a specific rate that you get every time, certain things proc. You get some at the end of a deadline, or at the end of a round, you get, money in the tray. So that's the only thing that actually scales with your debt. So I have built the strategy based on that. I did build up some multipliers here at some point for the early game, because that's a very efficient way of doing early game. But yeah, you see how many glowy things I have here? Yep. You see my interest, 25% instead of whatever, I think it starts at 7%. Now, I want to talk about the items I have here and how they build into a beautiful synergy that I've got going on. Now, you see I have one round left, and I'm not at my goal yet, but I think we can get there. So, firstly, we do have the cat food, which gives us extra rounds. We have the wheat, which is any bell to have the token modifier. That's the thing that gives you half your current interest on a match, okay? And then I think it's this guy. Is it this one? 25% chance for the token modifier to be applied to any symbol. Raises by 1% every time you trigger it. Yeah, so it starts out at like 3%, and then you get those spins, and it builds up. So that's maxed out. So that we got a 20% with the wheat and 25% with this guy. This is fantastic. Okay, this is great. Then, of course, I've got the house, which increases the space for the charms. We have batteries to charge things. Now, the reason I chose the bell for this run is this is the only thing that is a consistent thing that gives you charges. Clovers and bells are the only two that will give you charges. There is a character that you can buy in here, like the king. I think it's the workout trainer or something, but you have to buy him every few spins because he's one of these that expires after a time. I think it's like 25%, then 10, then whatever, 5, and then 0. So yeah, I have these. I used to have a ticket modifier, which I don't need anymore. I have the megaphone, which doubles the phone benefits. But let's go back here again. So then the chief things that I'm using here for matches is I want to get matches and luck. Okay, so I have, at the moment, 94% chance to get bells. That's significant. And I'll show you, it's because I have, you see that tiny thing right next to the cursor? That means I have 18 times I have charged or used the red button for this bell picture. Okay? Triggered by the red button. This is why I need the charges, is to recharge these items. Okay, and then how am I getting multipliers? Well, I'm using number 1. This is an item you get by using the toilet in the corner of the room, by the way. If you want to unlock this item, very easy, you use the toilet. You unlock number 1 and number 2. I'm sure you get the reference. But yes, all patterns with yellow symbols will trigger an additional time. So the idea is to trigger the button as many times as possible during the round in order to get this to keep repeating those things. Let's see. Now this is interest. This one is interest. I do have one. This is also interest. Maybe I don't have it anymore. Interest. Lots of interest ones, which is nice. You notice I don't have the stonks certificate, which is 5% interest. But yeah, I have a lot of symbols that do have interest. I used to have one that would repeat the last match, which is also really nice, especially in the early game. But I think I had to get rid of it. Now, I do have a luck item, which is nice. So this triggers randomly. Important. Luck 0 for the current spin. Whenever 3 patterns trigger a spin, increase this bonus by 3 until the end of the deadline. Now, I think it reset because I reloaded the game because this thing got up to like luck 63 or something. So I think that's actually a bug because I reloaded the game because we are in the middle of this deadline, so it should not have reset to 0. I also have this one, again, triggers randomly. And this rerolls all symbols that are not inside a pattern during the current spin, and that's a 30%. And I also have the horseshoe. Charms with triggers randomly, as we noted, activate double more often. I think that means it should be twice as often. There's a little bit of a weird translation there. So yeah. So this is a 60% chance to trigger, and the other one is 20%, which is pretty good. As we have found out through tooltips, if your luck is 15 or above, you get a jackpot. So I'm really annoyed that this has reset. That's not good. Now the last item we have is this, the nuclear button. All lucky charms triggered by the red button trigger one more time. -1 to charm space. Now, charm space is very valuable, as you might imagine. I have 11 of 10 space. And the way you do that is if we put that in the drawer, we have 10 of 11. Okay, we can add another charm. So what you do is you add you equip the nuclear button at the end, and you can play with 11 of 10. It's easy. Easy peasy, no problem. Now, I do have the corpse thingy, what is it called? The skull. And I accidentally bought this because it was one of those, hey, buy 25 charms and you get things on one of the, one of those charms. It was a percentage thing. So spawn a random free charm in all available drawers for every corpse piece you have equipped. So my debt is actually higher than it should be. But it's not really been a problem. As you see, we've gotten somewhere. I did choose a special card for this run, which is not that. Hello? It doesn't show me the one I have equipped, apparently. The one I have equipped is No, I don't. No, maybe I didn't choose any card. No, it was the one that halved the chances for certain symbols, and that was the 7 in the treasure box. That's why they're lower than the diamond. But yeah, that was kind of good. It was fine. And I think it gave some other kind of benefit. I don't remember what it was, but it wasn't anything material as I recall. So, anyway, we have this, and I hope we'll get there. I'm annoyed about that lucky charm. We'll see how we go, but yeah, I'm hoping we'll have a good run. So since everything's charged up, let's go ahead and press the button as soon as we click the thing. There we go. All right, procs this. Now again, they proc double. So now we're at 94.9%. Here we go. Yep, resets. Okay, our first jackpot. So luckily, the more matches you get, the faster it starts going. And, there we go. Now it's running. Okay. So, it does take, you see what I mean when I say it takes a while for each spin? Each of these is going 3 times because the urine makes it do this many after it already activates. So, it's 3 times. Okay. Nice. Oh, we got a new treasure and a charm. Yay. We needed to get 4 to the exponent of 33. We're at 1. Good. Okay. All right. So this one is luck plus 3. Okay. So it only gives us 3 per each spin. Now we are charged up again, which is nice. We got one battery will charge all of these charges, and this is a lot of charges. Oh, also, I mentioned the cat food. Cat food gives us more spins, which obviously gives us more money. If you can, I prefer the ancient coin. That one will give you an extra spin every time it's charged, and also luck +7 on not the next spin, but the one after that. However, that one has a chance of expiring if you use it too many times, and this button uses it way too many times. So keep the cat food in your drawer in case it expires. That's a really important thing that I want to note there. All right, charged up again. Let's go. So now every match is going to trigger 5 times. Oh, what a surprise. We have another thing. Probably because we have a 95.2% chance of getting a bell. Oh, geez. And so, as you see, you know, the amount of money from the symbol is 36,000. And then we're getting, you know, 2 to the exponent of 31 in interest for every symbol. And of course, some of these matches are going to have multiple symbols in them. Yes, thank you, Jackpot. It's all good. But yeah, when you use the ancient coin, you can get many, many spins in a round. Okay, so we're halfway there. We're halfway. Good. So we didn't get a battery, alas. So the next one is going to have to be without... Oh, no battery here either. Sad times. But yeah, so the thing is you want to try to get as many of those urine things as possible. Now, when it gets down to like 1 or 2 spins left, I don't trigger it because I definitely want to have it at the beginning of the next round. Now, the only reason I would trigger it is if I was short here of money. But like in the next round, you're going to be able to put in more into your into the bank to get more interest. So it's super important to start out the next run with stuff because here we have 22 procs of the bell. Okay, so this number, I think my base is like 71% or something. We'll see what it is. Oh, yeah, no battery. That was sad. All right, so here we have a battery. We're going to proc this next time, so we get 6 here. Again, that nuclear option, it seems like a detriment, but yeah, you can find ways around that naughty negative to charmness. I don't know if that's a bug or if it's just intended as a puzzle to how can you circumvent this. But either way, I appreciate it, you know. The devs gave us that opportunity. I'm sure that they know it exists. But the reason I have the multiple charms giving us those token symbols is so that I get the most tokens on the board at the same time. That's really, really important. Ultra Jackpot. Because, and then, you know, the amounts, I used to have a thing like, oh yeah, they have a cool charm, and I forget which one it is now, that you can multiply your, the symbol multiplier by the number of tickets. It's like the number of tickets divided by 3. Okay, so we're 5 left. Let's do another of this. Okay, every match is going to trigger 7 times, technically. Oh man, we didn't get a battery. Sad times. But yeah, now we can pay our debt, which is great. Boom, boom, boom. So anyway, it will, that's a good one in the beginning of the run, I guess, when you get a pretty decent amount of, you know, bell price or whatever, and then you multiply it here with, and then I have, as you saw, and I had in the drawer, the ticket multiplier as well for symbols. And, no, ticket multiplier on the symbols on the jackpot, not the jackpot, in the slot machine, sorry. My brain is just not working right now. I don't feel very good, sorry. But yeah, I've been really addicted to this game, and I've developed this strategy over the last couple of days, and it's been a lot of fun. I really enjoy this. It's kind of cool. All right, we're, you know, 50% over the amount we need, which is great because we can hopefully put that into, you know, the next games. Oh my God, we're not getting any batteries. So this is a point where you're going to consider, like, if they have at the phone to recharge your charms, I would take that at this point. I've noticed that even if I use the megaphone, the ones that are like, make bells appear more often, there are diminishing benefits when you get higher and higher and higher. You have to get this amount, you really have to have the card for that, the Polaroid. There we go. The slot machine's going crazy now. Damn. It is quite wild and cool looking, isn't it? It's fun. It's just jumping all over the place. Woohoo! Yep. Okay. Please, batteries. I really want a battery. There's a battery. Okay, but since we have 2 spins left, I'm not going to use the battery on the next one. I don't trust the machine to give us more batteries because we've just had like 3 spins without batteries. Even though it's a 6% chance, I don't trust it to give us more batteries. I definitely want to use this on the first spin of the new level, the new round. God, it's wild. I do want to check and see if I turned off the bouncy graphics. Someone mentioned that in the comments, and I don't remember if I did, so I want to check that out. That is definitely in the options, because it can bother some people, so I apologize. Sorry if I forgot to check before I started recording. And I don't think we can do it until we get out of the machine. We have to check the drawer. I can try. I can press escape and see. Ultimate jackpot ×4. Come on, keep going. I don't know why it's... Oh, it's ultimate ×4, because it starts off at jackpot. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Settings, accessibility, screen shake off. Well, I'll turn these off as well. See if that makes a difference. Resume. Thank you very much. No pressing button. We're going to save it. But yeah, all of them. Another thing I have actually... Oh, we didn't get the jackpot. Sad times. We didn't get the proc either on the pyramid. I love that pyramid so much. It's probably one of my favorite items. Even early game, before you have these crazy numbers, it's good to, you know, re-roll the board, basically, just to have that in. And without the nuclear button, it's also great. Pyramid is a really good charm for any time of the game. One thing I did ask the devs, I put a feedback thing in their chat on Discord, is... Okay. Oh, let's check this thing. How much are we at? 24. So we're way past... Actually, that's strange because I would have thought we would have gotten a jackpot. There is a tooltip in the game, or not a tooltip, it's like a loading screen tip that says something like, if you get luck 15, that guarantees a jackpot. So this is weird. I'm surprised because we would have had luck 21 for that spin. Okay, good thing we didn't use the thing because we didn't get any batteries. I don't remember if we got in the last round or not, but anyway. I did put a suggestion to put... Like, so we can move these things around more easily. Right now, you can only put them in the drawer, but when you move them out of the drawer, they all mix around because I like to see the charges on the items when I'm in the jackpot, or not. I used to call this a jackpot machine, so sorry if I messed that up and don't say slot machine. But anyway, it's nice to see them appear here and not have to just like them be out of, you know, the shot of the screen. So I'm hoping we'll be able to move those around a little bit more easily in the future. All right, we're at spin 0, but we are going to win. We're at, you know, 1 level of exponents higher than we need to be. Yay. And we got interest and a ticket. 1 ticket. Thank you. I think we can make it. Okay. Is there anything we want here? I've kind of given up on anything that we want. Also, I did find out about this thing. Someone mentioned it in comments, but I also kind of like deduced it on my own later after the recording, is that whenever you get a 666, one of these items in the drawers dies. And I don't know if that's random or not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one in. Oh, wait, not this one. I'm going to put the nuclear one in. And then... buy one, put it in the other drawer. I need a little bit of breathing space. So then I'm gonna get the megaphone. I'm gonna go equip the nuclear button in a minute, but in case we get a 666, I want there to be another extra item, which we're not gonna use this. It's just gonna be like, okay, if you're gonna choose one of the 3 items, I'd rather have 3 choices rather than 2. Because I really need my megaphone. It's good stuff. Now, let's deposit the money. We can go ahead and spam click this. Yes, win. Wow, up to 40. That's a lot of money. Alright, that's interesting. Alright, so what do we got? We got capacitors. This is totally not worth it. Wow, they giving us all kinds of options here. That's quite funny with the sparklies here. The obsessive trait is a nice one as well. I like that one. This Ankh could be okay. You get 2 extra rounds. I might do that if we need it. I'll leave that up there. So, let's put in money here. All right, that's as much as we can. We're at 34. This is going to be interesting. I don't know if we can make this, but yeah, this is pretty rough. Double the value, increases the value of this. Adds avid. Symbols multiplier. No, I don't like any of those. No. So here's where we could use this, but we don't need this one. I think we're going to add the obsessive trait. That's a pretty good one to the last pattern. It's an okay one based on what things we can get. I don't know if there's anything else worthy of getting. So, as I said, when you have this kind of symbol thing this high, getting bells more often is not going to do too much. So I think we'll just do the obsessive thing. Yeah, that seems okay. Okay. So now we'll put this in the drawer. Oh, what? Oh, that's right. Okay, because my corpse thing procced. So let's see what it gave us. Bricks. Don't need that. Throw away. So we're going to put the megaphone in the drawer. And then we need our nuclear button back. All right, cool. So I'm a bit scared about this number here. This is a bit scary. Might have to buy that Ankh. I think that might be needed. All right, let's see what we do, what we get though. We put in a little bit extra, so we'll see. But I'll let you see how a full round of this is played. Triggering. All right, so that's going to bring us up to 81.4% there. Our thingy has reset, luck 0 right now. So let's go and hopefully we get some decent luck to begin with. Okay, that's not a bad start. Not too bad. We got a lot of symbols, which is important, or token symbols. That's important. No batteries. That's kind of sad. I guess we could have saved the phone call to recharge the battery. Oh no, we couldn't recharge it in the middle of a round though. So that probably isn't worth getting. Now keep note that oh wow, that's 3 batteries. I wish it would spread itself out because we only need 1. With these kind of levels of repeating, we only need 1 battery to recharge all of them. So, yeah, let's keep on going. I wish, I don't know, there could be a nice, like, hey, skip the animation thing button, please, maybe. But it's exciting. Okay, so we got our first jackpot thing. Let's see how much money we get from this. Looking good. Looking good. Mm-hmm. All right. Nice. So, getting there. Let's see. More triggering. Let's go. Though at this point it does actually become a little bit repetitive, you know. It's like, okay, jackpot, bells all the time, you know. Again, no batteries. That's a shame. I wish I had 1 battery from the last one to give to me on this one. Now, there is kind of an interesting thing before you get to this level of itemization and stuff, especially with the batteries. You'll notice that sometimes they recharge at different rates because if you don't have all the multipliers in a jackpot, you will only get so many battery charges. Now, those battery charges are given to a random artifact, or a random charm, pardon me. So you may find that your urine is recharged, but not your bell card. Or the bell card is and not the urine. I should say number 1. It's actually called number 1, not urine. But anyway, you know what I mean. So, love that pyramid, man. Let's go. Okay, and we got the batteries as well. So this button, you have the option of pressing it. And sometimes it's worth it and sometimes not. Like, do you need extra chance on this? Or do you prefer to say, oh yeah, I have enough chance. I really want all the charges to now go to the number 1 instead. Otherwise, if you press the button on the bell is gonna, deplete again, and it's gonna have to be another random, repletion of, or charging, I guess, of the charms. I keep saying artifacts. I think it's because I've been playing some WoW recently, and it's like, oh yes, artifacts. But anyway, so you have those. You need to strategically kind of determine what you want to do there with that, with the button pressing and all that. What's really nice is that if you mouse over the button, it will tell you exactly what's charged. Okay, so if I mouse over, it says, aha, we have the bell card and the jar. And if you have the ancient coin equipped, that's 1 charge, which I love that ancient coin so much. It's really good. I think if you use it more than 3 times, it has a chance of dying. So, that's a thing. You got to keep track of that. Okay, we're at 36 exponent, so that's pretty good. I'm really pleased with that. I think we'll be able to make this round for sure. Yeah, this is a while. It's so crazy. Well, everything's activating 7 times, so that's why it's so nuts. But one thing that's still quite slow, of course, is, the jackpot. Just takes forever. All right, so I think because we're going to have 2 spins left, even if we get a battery next round, we're not going to use it on the final round. And that's because the urine resets. So the number 1 is going to reset before the next go. So I want to save it for the very first spin of the next one instead of getting, 1 extra spin on the last round, for example. All right, give us a battery, please, next round. I really want a battery game. Now the jackpot, I don't know why it's so slow. I guess it wants to just do a lot of animation like, hey, you won something. But I wish that would go faster as well, because this thing takes as much as like the whole rest of the darn round, I think. Times 4, yes. We already know. Times 5, thank you very much. 6. Good. Very nice. We appreciate it. Thank you very much. Good. Next. Batteries. Okay, that's great. And we got another jackpot. What a surprise. So I think this part of the game is a little bit, I don't know, it's not that exciting. I don't know if you're excited watching it. But yeah, I'll just record it anyway if you're enjoying it, because one of the things that I know for a fact is, having studied everything for the past many years, is the sounds that they use on these slot machines and stuff in real casinos and in here as well. They're designed to be very satisfying for your brain to hear. They're designed to be exciting and make you want to keep playing and stuff like that. So this could be nice ASMR, combined with the dulcet tones of the KOFs. Yes. So yeah, it could be fun to watch for that reason. Just chill, put it on in the background, enjoy yourself in whatever you're doing. But I have often found that I can play WoW at the same time I play this game, because you literally just press the button, pull the handle, and then go play WoW, and then wait for it to finish, Okay, 2 spins left. We're not going to press the button. I don't trust it. Oh boy. Now that scares me. And so I also don't understand this. Like, if we are supposed to get a jackpot at luck 15, we are way more than luck 15 right now. One thing I do, and I don't know if it's random or not random, is if I have been pulling the lever at a particular rate, like, I don't know, within 2 seconds or something every time, or 1 second in a kind of a rhythm, like especially if you don't get jackpots. You can be pulling it in a rhythm. I'd like purposefully wait, or sometimes I press the space bar instead. Now I'm going to check this thing. Luck 24. We would have had luck 24 for this spin. So we should not have gotten any other symbols. But I don't know exactly how this works. So yeah. Anyway, I'll pull the handle now, and hopefully we do not get a 666. We're good now. Because those sixes are scary, especially when we're trying to build up to get to that big amount we need for the payoff, right? But of course, with each round, we're going to be earning more and more interest. And so we're going to get a higher, exponent value with every single game of this. So anyway, I think what I'll do is I will pause the recording because I don't think this is very exciting to watch. I don't know. I just said it was, but yeah, I don't know if it is. So I'll get to the end of the deadline, or I'll unpause if there's some kind of like tragedy, like a 666 or something that happens, I think. So after this spin, let's go and deposit our money and see how much interest we're going to get. Oh my goodness. Okay, getting excited. But of course, the card for the bell, we're going to still have that through the entire deadline. So that one does not reset. So we're going to start off the next round with an 88.3% thingy for that. We have charges. Yay. All right. So let's put money in here. It's one click. But I think we will be able to build this up. So let's go ahead and go back to the machine. Yes. Click the button. So we're going to have to start out with 3 again. And we have 8 bells, 90. And then this thing, yeah, luck 27. You see how it's not supposed to change between rounds? Yeah. So anyway, all right, I'm going to pause the recording and I'll let you know what happens at the end of this round. All right, we're midway through the last spin. I realize why we haven't been getting that luck, and it's because I forgot that it's a lucky charm and it only procs 20% of the time. So yeah, that's why we didn't get the luck, which is unfortunate, but it's okay. We're getting there. So I have enough charge now to work on the next spin. I just wanted to show you at the end of that spin, we got even more than I thought. We have 1 round left. Let's see. We can get our interest and we deposit that. I think that we can definitely make that amount. I don't think we need the onk, but I'm going to, let's throw away the diamond. And let's have the onk as our extra character or extra charm. Just buy it in case for future. Then you discard. Put it in the drawer. I will be really annoyed if like we end up needing that. Nah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right. We have often made 2 exponents above where we are. One thing that I have looked up is that the multiplier for the patterns and the multiplier for the symbols doesn't affect the token interest, and that's why those numbers are so low. So I don't really know how to boost this above, anything else. Yeah. I don't know what else to do in this game after this kind of a strategy. I haven't found any other items that would kind of boost this whole thing, unless it's, let's see, final trigger. Oh, wait, whoa. Triggers 2 additional times. Final trigger doubles the coins. But it doesn't say about, it doesn't say anything about interest. And I certainly don't have diamonds and treasures. But yeah, I think that I might go through, oh, Baphomet, what does he do? 6 appears, doubles the value of the patterns of those. Okay. Again, patterns don't affect the interest, which again is the only thing that scales. But I think I'm going to go through all of these charms. I have unlocked a fair few. I think, let's see, these, that's 3, 4, 5. 5 I have not. 5 rows I need to look at and see if there's anything else we can do with this. I have also been kind of like purposefully unlocking some things. Another one that's really good if you can get it is the golden horseshoe. I've unlocked that and that's really good, but mine expired, so I'm using the regular one. Also, look at how expensive it is to restock. If you can get a modifier that gives you like one reroll, one restock, or the crowbar, buy the crowbar if you can. But yeah, it's asking for almost as much as the total amount that we have to pay in exponents, you know, like, not almost the amount, it's 10 times less, but still, we haven't even gotten to 39, you know, it's not a thing. It's scary. Anyway, well, I'm hoping we can make this. It'll be fine. Let's just click the thingy. Come on. And again, we have 93.2% chance of getting a bell. Which is pretty good odds. Pretty good odds. Alright, no spins left. We've got to deposit our coins now. And we can. It's a bit scary, this. Because, yeah. One thing I've noticed is that if you get close, it will tell you when you're about to go over. Like, there's like that crown at the bottom. That means you win the round, effectively. So, is there anything else we need? I don't think so. I think we're good. I think we can just deposit this and go. But I am actually really scared for the next thing. Also, one thing I haven't figured out is that I opened it last time and it had... Oh, that's a key. That must be the key to the door. I opened it last time and I had no idea what I got. It didn't really do anything. It looked the same, but it didn't actually do anything. So I don't know. And I have no idea how to like do those bone things. Is that more... Am I supposed to add more bones to this here? You know, add more corpse pieces? I have no idea. No idea. Anyway, yeah, let's go to the next round. 47. That sounds terrifying. Wow. I don't know if I'll make it. I wonder if I have to unlock more stuff to get there. Let's see. Reroll. One free restock. That's nice, but I'd rather have interest or something. Reroll. Bells manifest more often? I guess we can take it. I'll show you the diminishing returns. We're at 73.9. Let's get our megaphone. So, oops, there's no drawer of it. Oh yeah, of course. We had a manifestation of a thing. Zig and zag. Throw away. Uh-huh. Put this in the drawer. Get the megaphone out. That's not it. Okay, so this is going to be double, right? And we're at what again? 73.9. Okay, so double is 78.5. So 78.3. So less than 5% more, which is not a lot. It's definitely diminishing returns there, but it's good. It's still good to have. So where did our thingity go? There it is. Anything that looks interesting here? No. Raise the bonus. And we don't have an ancient coin up here at all. We have no money for a reroll. Not even close, man. Not even close. So yeah, this is going to be rough to try to get up to that amount. That's really scary. I don't know if we can do it, honestly. I have no idea if that's going to be a thing or not. So I guess we can keep on playing. And at this point, only one of our charms does not have an effect on it. That's kind of crazy. One thing that I wanted to tell you is that during this playthrough, I have had significant times where it has raised the 666% up to like, I don't know, almost 3%. And that was because I got affects on items where, you know, oh yeah, if you reduce the chance of lemons and cherries, then you get your items having the effects. And of course, with the nuclear or with the megaphone, that would give 2 items those defects. And I wanted to just say that when you have an item on your shelf, you will not find the item in the store anymore. So what you need to do is sell the item. Usually I sell all of the affected ones and then roll until I can replace. And sometimes that can be expensive. Buy as many crowbars as you can to get free rerolls. But it's important to get either neutral or items that have an affect that is useful. I kind of regret buying some of them that are not, you know, that have like, oh yeah, 1 ticket at the end of each round. That's not useful when you have 3,000 tickets, you know? So getting the interest modifier, or I have one with the, I think we just added one with the extra proc of a like extra, the last match gets an extra boost, whatever. Oh god, repetition. What do you call this? An extra payout? Jeez, sorry brain. I mean, sorry you guys for hearing my brain today. Anyway, so you add useful affixes or buy ones with useful ones. Try to avoid the ones without it. I have often passed up a charm even if I needed it because it had the wrong affix on it. Because as we see from the phone, in fact, almost all of these with the interest affix have been added via the phone. I think I only had one where I got it from the store. So, and using the megaphone doubles that, so it's pretty great. It's a yay situation. So yeah, pretty good. Oh, this is perfect. Now we're going to be able to recharge the charms and do the thing. All right, as before, I will just pause the recording and we'll get to the end. I just wanted to show you that I've been having extraordinary luck with the batteries. Not on this round, but look at, we're at 10. So that's 11 repetitions of each pattern. I'm feeling pretty good about our total. As you can see at the top, it is a little bit nutso. It's kind of cool. Each round is taking longer and longer and longer, and I'm kind of thinking, I'm not sure if we'll get to the end of this game in this video, because I'm honestly running out of patience a little bit. I kind of want to do some other things. I've already gone like between each round when I haven't been paused the recording. I'm just like going up and, you know, making parts of the sandwich between each thing. God. Matthias and I made some meatballs the other day, so we have a bunch in the fridge, which I'm just making into a meatball sandwich. Wow. I don't think I've ever gotten Ultimate Jackpot 10 before. So we need 47 and we're at 42 right now. That's looking pretty darn good, I think. Wow, we have batteries. I'm really tempted to use the urine on this again, just because boosting that interest a little bit more might be what we need, you know, and we'll just chance it for the last 2 spins. I'm kind of feeling like we might need it, because the higher the interest, the higher the amount in the bank, the bigger the amount of interest we get on each spin is. So yeah, for the next 2 rounds, we could have 12 activations on each pattern, which is a lot. This is totally crazy, man. This is just nutso. I kind of wonder what it looks like to have 12 activations, because at some point, this thing starts to, you know, get more excited here. Like the jackpots speed up. It's too bad that it starts slow though, because it's a little bit dramatic. It's like, dude, just get over yourself. We've seen this a million times already. There we go. Now we start speeding up after 6, which is a bit weird. Let's see it go to 12. Ben. Yes. No! Oh no! No jackpot this time. That's sad. I think we should still be able to get the battery thing. But I'm going to save it. I will definitely save it. One round left. I don't trust it to give me batteries in the very last round. So I definitely will save it for the next round. But yeah, 1 round left. I'm kind of worried. Yeah, it gets so crazy that it's literally the sound goes off. It's a bug, I think. But yeah, the sound goes off. It's a bit nuts. I wonder how that Ankh has to be presented. Like, if I can put it on my table after the round, if that counts or not. So we got up to 43. Oh, we have 1 spin left. Okay. Let's try it. We got the luck. So that's... Oh, not... And no reroll. Darn it. That didn't help us very much. That's a shame. The last 2 spins, no jackpots, even though we paid for the urine for it. It's like, oh man. That's a shame to have wasted it, basically. So our percentage, 92.8%, which is nice. Yeah, that's a shame to have that wasted at the end there. Darn it. All right, well, we got something. Yeah, I don't know what the solution is, because like almost all of my items have the interest modifier on them. It looks like 3 don't, but that's every last pattern triggers 1 more time. Or if there's a better luck charm that I should get, or I'm not actually sure how to solve this, because I'm actually really worried that we're not going to make it this time. So I wonder if I could just put 1 in there at the very end when it's yelling at me. If I don't succeed, can I just shove it on the table real quick? We can try, because we need all these to try to even begin to try to make it. But yeah, let's try. Let's see. Okay, let's have a go. Let's see what we get. All right. Well, we're not anywhere close. We got 2 spins left. This is not great. We had 95.4% chance with the bells and 10% or 10 times the multiplier on the symbols, but we're only at an exponent of 45. We need to get to 47. There is absolutely no way that this is going to happen within the next 2 spins. So yeah, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. I feel like the only thing that usually helps is there's charms that give you like an extra spin, like the ancient coin. That'll give you an extra spin, but that one dies. And again, re-rolling the shop is absolutely impossible at later stages of the game unless you have some kind of a modifier for that. Yeah, I'm not really sure where to go from here, or if I'm supposed to do something different in order to unlock the door. Maybe I need to have more corpse pieces. Maybe those bones on the interface there represent these bones. I have no idea. Maybe that's what it is. But it's been kind of fun trying to figure out this game. I'm definitely going to do some more experimenting and try different things. Maybe unlock a few more. I'm going to go ahead and just do this because, you know, I might be dying at the end of this round. So my plan is, since I don't think we're going to make it, my plan is put something in the drawer and then pull out the Ankh and see if that gives me 2 more rounds. And that's going to have to be quick, super fast kind of thing. So I'm going to get my mouse ready. We'll see if it gives it to me, because I think if I had even 1 more round, I could definitely make the 47 exponent there. So we'll see. It's a bit annoying to get this far in the game and then it's like not giving it to me. I can only assume that those bones on the thing represent something. I can definitely start a new game with, like full bones, hopefully, and see if that does it. I don't know. So I feel like I've made it farther than a lot of people would get in this game. Just due to how much I've optimized my my charms and stuff, so we'll see. It's like, surely it can't be that hard to get to the ending of the game. But it could also be a strategy that I haven't discovered yet. That could also be a thing. Either specific charms, or maybe it's the wrong strategy altogether. Maybe there's something else that you can do. I've tried optimizing both patterns and symbols, and that's definitely not the way to go because it doesn't scale with the vast amounts you have to have later. Okay, I need to quickly change charms. Go away, go away. No. Wait, what? One round what? What? There's one round left? Oh my god. I thought that was the last round. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Well, that makes things a little bit different. Okay. You know what? I think I'm going to end this video here because I'm really tired and I don't want to play anymore. So, yeah, that's interesting. I thought this was the last round. I panicked for nothing. Oh dear. Anyway, I think I will leave it at that, and we'll do the next round in another video because I don't want to leave you on a cliffhanger. That would just be mean. So anyway, that's all we have time for today. Thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.